Hello everyone and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the new series here on the channel in CK3 as voted on by you the viewers. Starting out here as Beg Suleyman, the Count of Samosata, on the far western edge of the Seljuks, of course a vassal of the Seljuks, also on the border with the Byzantine Empire. And of course we will in this game be attempting to form the Sultanate of Rûm. I've done this game a couple times before. It's definitely a difficult one, but also, I think, a fun one. Trying to fight the Byzantines as someone who starts this small. So just a bit of historical context, because I think that's always fun. Beg Suleyman here is, of course, who historically founded the Sultanate of Rûm. That's why you have the achievement to do so. But the achievement only requires you to start as Beg Suleyman here. It does not require you to actually do it as him, although historically it was Suleyman himself who was in his lifetime went from this to the ruler of the Sultanate of Rûm. The way he did that historically, from what I understand, was he kind of became a vassal of the Byzantines. You know, did it from the inside and then got independence and formed the Sultanate of Rûm. Very interesting life from the little we know about Suleyman's life. For example, at one point the Byzantines were fighting a rebellion, and Suleyman offered assistance, of course, for money. But when he went to meet the rebelling armies offered him more money, so he flipped sides and helped out the rebellious armies. Just a fun little thing. Of course, start out unmarried with just the one kid, our son and heir. We will be marrying again because we are going to need the children for alliances. Although I am going to marry lowborn just for inheritable traits because I'm a very low-level count. I don't even lose prestige for this marriage. I think it makes sense in this context, so we are going to go ahead and do that. A few restrictions I'm putting on myself here in this series. Firstly, I'm only going to allow myself to make marriages according to my faith gender doctrine. Normally, here at the start of a game, I would marry off all my female courtiers matrilineally to get really high-skilled or high-prowess male courtiers in. Not allowing myself to do that. Second, I'm only going to allow myself to marry off highborn courtiers. I won't be able to marry off lowborn courtiers. I think this makes it so I'll have to interact more with how I believe the game intends for you to fill out your court, which is by using the guest recruitment mechanic. Although I'm paranoid, so I get 40 stress, so probably won't be doing that much with Suleyman here. So I'll be utilizing that mechanic a lot more instead of just getting all my courtiers through marriage. And I can't completely avoid the cheesy stuff, so I am going to be doing repeated murder schemes on the Byzantine Emperor on pretty low odds. It's not great, but those should get some. Those should get higher. We should have some people joining. And if we can't get this guy, he's going to die soon anyway. But my restriction on that is I'm only going to allow myself to murder, and this is more of a strategic choice too. I'm only going to murder adult Byzantine emperors. If there's a child in charge, I'm not going to kill them until they're an adult. Now, one note on your courtiers with this particular start, you do start out with two of your half-brothers, members of the Seljuk dynasty at your court. You can marry them off for alliances. You're going to want to do that fast if you want to, because they will be pretty quickly granted counties as members of the Seljuk dynasty. What I'm going to do and what I would recommend is not marry them off for those alliances. They're going to be weak, far-off alliances, because right now you're a low-level count. Your strategy here, starting as Suleyman, is to rush getting your liege's duchy as quick as you can. Having that higher rank will give you access to way more marriages, which is exactly what you're looking for. You need strong allies. To that end, I'm going to start off right away by getting a claim fabricating on Eintab. We want to grab that as quick as we can. But yeah, if you make those alliances now, they're going to be weak alliances that will just clog up your alliance slot. There is a malice to marriage acceptance based on having too many alliances. So you don't want to just fill up with all these garbage alliances that aren't going to be much help. To that end, we'll also be waiting on marrying off Arslan until we've reached that Duke level, with the hopes that we can grab a pretty good alliance. And that's also why we're marrying off again. We need the extra kids, we need the extra allies. As for lifestyle, let's go ahead and see what skills Suleyman has started off with. That's good. He's going down the what I think is the best tree. What we really want to be going for is promising prospects here for that further marriage acceptance. So really what you're rushing here is Suleyman. You need that marriage acceptance to get those allies. Martial's pretty low here at 8, so you could go strategy focus. I'm going to go chivalry. I think the advantage +5 is going to be more impactful here. And with all that said, I'm going to go get the courtier and council stuff sorted out. And then I think we'll be just about ready to start. So we've actually gotten pretty lucky here with our vassals and our courtiers at the start of the game. This is a pretty good council, especially for such a low-level count with such a small court. Realm Priest is a bit weak. Could assign my half-brother with 15 learning. You know, I'll go ahead and do it for now. He's probably going to be given a title, though, and leave, like I said, but it'll cut 3 months off for the time being. And, of course, we will go ahead and make him our court physician, too, for the time being. So, the really important thing, and the really wishy-washy thing about this start early on, of course, the Seljuks start out at war with the Byzantines. The Seljuks do have more than twice the Byzantines' troops, but that doesn't matter much because it's the AI. The Byzantines will go straight for your capital. They are not going anywhere else. They're not, trying to go through here, maybe through here, which I think would be the better route. They're, not going to try to meet them in the mountains or anything. No, they are going straight for your capital. They do it every time. It's like, I think it's hard-coded, almost. They are going to go for Samosata. What you have to hope for is that the Seljuks will be competent enough to challenge that siege. If you get your capital occupied, that can be almost run-in. You can get your heir killed or captured, you can lose half your court. If you get all your counties occupied, you're losing so much income per month. Well, you're not losing, but you're still making money, but you're not making near as much as you would be. You can't go for Ein Tab early on. It just is so restricting. So you really have to hope that the Seljuks are semi-competent. So we will hope that is in fact the case. That the Byzantines do not just come in and immediately full occupy me as they are wont to do. Outside of that, we're going to want to undertake the Hajj as soon as we can. Holy Wars are going to be one of our best tools early on. So we're already at 81 gold, making 3.5 per month for now, assuming the Byzantines don't come full occupy us. So that's the first thing we'll be saving up for, is to undertake the Hajj. And the AI has proven me wrong. How about that? They're actually going for Marash first, which is pretty good for me. Now I just have to hope this Seljuk army... Yep, and there you go. Been taken away immediately by half-brother, who was my Realm Priest and court physician, so that didn't last long. We'll still keep our Realm Priest as our court physician. Yeah, we have to hope this Seljuk army will come challenge that, because they will go for my capital next, and they are going to challenge it. Also, we have people joining our murder scheme, and we have Arslan's first trait. I think I like Vengeful here. Definitely not Deceitful. Although the 60 stress I'm going to get... Yeah, okay, Vengeful wins out just on virtue of that. It's not terrible, and I'd get 60 stress. Oh, my liege has reminded me to pass Limited Crown Authority. Thank you, liege. Very cool. Okay, yeah, if they attack him on the mountains, they've got... Okay, well, I didn't mean like that. I meant attack on the mountain fort, where you would be the defender, and you would get the defensive advantage of mountains, but instead you attacked him on mountains. And my scheme's been discovered. Great. Okay, well, they delayed them at least. This is what normally happens with the Seljuks. Now you gotta hope he takes this army after he finishes this siege and comes over. Why would the AI do that? You'd be better off of attacking them here. He walked right into hills. It's just AI things, I guess. I mean, I know the AI likes to surround their army, so you can't walk direct. I mean, he could have gone from, like, here. He could have gone here, 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 and then in, and been defending it. Okay, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's going to pull out the win, but it could have been a lot easier. Yeah. This guy will die pretty soon anyway, so it's okay if, the scheme doesn't work out. And he's going to be going into debt. He's going to be losing men. Hopefully you'll see some rebellions crop up. But we are going to go ahead and undertake the Hajj. Kind of missed that as I was eagerly watching what was going on here at the Byzantines. Oh, and they are coming right back in. And let's see. Ooh, okay. Spending 50 piety is not great, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Not gonna take that. Okay. You're asking again. Okay, thank you. Very cool. But the Byzantines are coming right back in. Half-brother asking for alliance. No, that's a garbage alliance. It'll just take up a slot. Well, you don't have slots, but you do have the malice to acceptance if you have too many. And we can go ahead and grab Hawk. Of course, that's 5 piety for 5 months. That'll make up a fourth of what we lost, because that man asked us for medicine twice. That's okay. The important thing is level of devotion. Obviously, having actual piety is nice, but the level of devotion is the really important thing here for us. And back from the Hajj. So now we just watch and wait. see if the Byzantines will grab... Oh, actually, we can get our claim on 87 gold. Jesus, I'm getting gouged over here. Okay. Yeah, wait and see if the Byzantines will actually manage to occupy our capital. It's fine if they grab Mirage. My capital is the thing that's really important here. I get stress for... Must be because it's discovered, right? You don't get stressed for firing a murder scheme with Paranoid. Normally, at least. But yeah, he has occupied Mirage. Now the Seljuks should go in... Okay, you discovered an agent. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep the murder scheme. There's no reason not to just keep it going. Maybe I get a good event that will lower his health. But yeah, so this seems like it's kind of at a stalemate right now. The war between the Seljuks and the Byzantines. It looks like the Seljuks are going in again. That's going to be a pretty easy win. I would love if they just wiped the Byzantine army. Okay, no, they're not even close. That'd be really good for me, though, because that increases the likelihood of factions firing and whatnot. I'll take some prestige from him, why not? And wife's about to have a kid. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna take money from him anyway. I might as well make his courtiers hate him a bit more. Doesn't hurt, right? So I have... Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna spend any more money on this, though. And first martial perk, like I said, we're rushing promising prospects. So I think I would want the Seljuks to beat up the Byzantine army one more time, and I might be comfortable to go in for Aintab at that point. They are going for my capital now. Nope, they're going for a reoccupy. Great. As long as they're not going... Okay, they are partially going for my capital. I'll just take a custom to foraging. That's fine. Second trait here for Arslan. I think I'll go arrogant. Why not? The piety per month is useful. He's got nothing that improves his actual martial so far, so that's unfortunate, but nothing here can. So he's going to be vengeful and arrogant. People are not going to like this man, but it is what it is. Okay, here's really important. I need the Seljuks when they finish the siege to go relieve my capital. I need them to do this. Oh, they're going to the... Okay, thank God. They did something that made them run. Also, the Byzantines allied a Nubian Coptic. So that's great. I've seen them ally Sweden a bunch, so this is not as bad by comparison. Byzantine's still sitting with over 2,000 men. I mean, the war's not that far from being over. I know if I raise my armies, the Byzantines are going to go straight for them, though. So I think I really should just wait until the war is properly over before I... Yeah, he's already in poor health. I should really try to get the... wait till the war is actually over before I try going for Aintab. It shouldn't be too much longer now. He's going to grab an occupation here. He's going to go smash there. Okay, he's going to just hop off the siege when he nearly had it won, when he could have just waited, but okay. Very cool AI. Okay, he figured out it was me. Cool. Yeah, so he literally is maxed out on battle score. There was no reason for him to do what he just did. But he did it. Maybe he knows I'm waiting for him to finish this war so I can actually do the things I want to do. So he's just intentionally drawing it out for fun. He is reoccupying my my lands. That's nice. Thank you. Very cool. Never mind. He is... Okay. Regular ill, but reduced disease symptoms, so it basically doesn't matter. I love the AI just keeps hopping off sieges that are like maybe 30 days away from being done. Very fun. Okay, the Byzantines are like... Okay, thank God, their army's stacked right now, so they won't be doing anything else. But the Byzantines are like over here... Okay, I'm going to go in for Aintab now as well. They're like soft-locking the Seljuks, because they keep... The Seljuks get nothing more from battles. And they keep walking their armies nearby to sieging armies, pulling them off the siege and just... Anyway. So, important thing to note here as Suleiman, he does start off with host troops. 1,200, which are composed, they have light horsemen and horse archers, so very good host troops. They're even inherited upon succession. So you want to ration those things out. I don't need them in this war. He only has 105 men. So what you want to do in every war is just split off your host. Well, every war you don't need them. Just split them off. Disband them. Because those guys don't regenerate. So you don't want to be wasting them on these wars where you don't need them. So we're going to go in and grab this with just what we have. Dear God, I hope the Byzantines don't come back and smash me. I'm going to be very sad if they do. I need to keep a sharp eye out. But that war is dragging on. I can't just sit around for it. I should have had a military engineer on here this whole time. Never mind, I don't have a military engineer, so that was not an option. Yeah, hopefully they don't come back and smash me. We only need 5 more months. Less maybe if that occupation gives the Seljuks enough war score to end this. Please do not kill me. I'm begging you. Do not kill me, please. Just let me have this. I'm begging you. Be content. Doesn't really fit with the rest of his personality, but do I want to pick up 60 stress? Now he's going to need the piety as well. I can't give him cynical, and that's going to tank his piety like that. Okay, 30 days. Come on. Okay, thank God. And of course, this is a single county guy. So before you peace out, make sure to ransom anyone you can. Okay. I was going to execute people who weren't Muslims, but I guess they'll just sit in my prison then. Yeah, ransom anyone you can so you can take all of his money. So that's 60 gold we were not going to get if I didn't do that. And then go ahead and enforce demands anyway, because you have them full occupied. You weren't getting anything from having the prisoners. Then we're going to get a claim going on Edessa. Also, we don't have 3 men-at-arms. Okay, I'll go ahead and grab a stack of onagers, because that's going to be useful. And then host a feast. Because we want to be building up our piety and our prestige as much as we can. Anything that gives me prestige, I will take. I hate this event, but there goes all my money. Bye-bye. Also, going to uncheck this. I won't be creating a cadet branch. I want to stay Seljuk, like completely staunchly Seljuk. So, will not be doing any cadet branch stuff. At least not for the time being. If it becomes more sensible down the road, I might. And we've gotten lucky so far with 2 daughters. So the succession is still completely secure. Which we love to see. I really would rather not get wounded, so I'll just spend 35 piety. Prestige. Alright, looking good. And that should be the Seljuks war done. Yep, there it goes. So the Seljuks have won. That weakens the Byzantines some. They're 227 gold in debt. That means their men-at-arms are not going to be regenerating. That is very tempting, but I probably still couldn't win that. Especially since you would call in these guys. So, we're not going to go in on that. Also, I'd have to do a holy war, which carries its own risks, because, you know, obviously, there's not many Orthodox guys around, but the one I've seen join pretty often is Ruthenia, which would be no good. But we're just going to wait for this guy to die, and then a 0-year-old will be in charge of the Byzantine Empire, which is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And we're just going to go in and work towards getting our duchy here as soon as we can. So I'm going to fabricate a claim here, grab this county, work to assassinate this guy. That'll reset the truce, and we can declare independence, fight another war. Once we're independent, we can go ahead and form the duchy. We've gotten through the first hurdle. I don't want to give you 15 gold. Sorry. I have more important things I need to do with my money. But yeah, we've gone through the first hurdle, which is getting through that Byzantine war without getting your whole county occupied. Yeah, I would definitely lose. His levies are coming back just fine. And we will become friends with Arslan. Why not? He's gonna reach adulthood without marriage. It's just what we're gonna have to deal with, because I'm not gonna marry him off until I can get an alliance out of it, and hopefully it'll be a good alliance. Because I'm gonna need as many as I can get to fight them. That's just way too expensive. 203 gold put me in debt for a while. No, we only need to claim on the one county, and then we can grab that. Like I said, independence will be good. Ooh, okay. Well, it's gonna give us money. Maybe I would have been fine, actually. I would love to pick up the trait Brave. Unfortunately, the odds are pretty low. So I'll just take the money. Alright. And that means we go right in on these guys. So what is he actually working with now that I'm independent? 400 IR, 10 manganol, 797 levies. Yeah, I should win. Without the special troops. I definitely win with the special troops, but without them as well. I should still be good here. Damn. Did he hire mercs? Oh, you little coward. Oh, what a little coward. Can't win your own battles, huh? Gotta have some mercs do it for you, huh? Okay. Well. What a little coward. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send the 817 in. Okay, they're running. Okay. Valentinians. All the way over here. Cool. Okay, well this works as well if they're just gonna not think they can do it. And yeah, if they're gonna try to go around me, that also works. Like if they're just gonna go sit on the other mountain fort. Yeah, they absolutely are. Okay, that works for me. Because I'll finish this siege before they finish theirs. Avoidance, you see? That's key. Because if I had fought that, I would have won if I fought that, but I would have lost some of my host troops forever. So if we can just scare them off. Wow. Okay, that makes up for no, that makes up for no martial inclined lifestyle, or no martial inclined traits. Definitely. Yeah, if we can just scare him off sieges without actually having to fight him, you know, that's fine by me. Let's see if we can do it again. I was hoping we'd get 100% off just that, but okay, I don't think he's gonna go for it again. Okay. I want the host troops coming in as backup. I want to minimize their losses as much as I can. Okay, we got a guy captured, so I'll take 30 gold from that. Yeah, they lost about 80 men. 82, I think they lost. 20 horse archers, 26 light cav, rest in levies. Yeah. Usually you don't have to do that with this guy, but since he murked up, I kind of ruined things. So I'm going to go for his capital, which should be a fast siege. Okay, we just leave like that and that, just so I don't lose siege progress. See how this battle's going. Okay. Oh, great. Great. My levies got wiped. Cool. Let's just enforce. Well, no, I'm not gonna. Great. That's kind of disastrous. Okay. And I won his rebels for. Okay. Well, that could have gone a lot better. Let me start the murder scheme right away. Because we want to kill him, reset the truce. He's already got an infected wound, so if I were to give him a health debuff, that would probably get him dead just regularly. So we will... Oh, he's offering me the steward position. Sure, thank you. Check. Okay, the Byzantines allied Hungary and France. Fortunately, that guy's going to die soon, so it won't matter. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, let's wait for that murder scheme to fire, and then we'll be ready for the next... Oh, 50 gold. All right, wait for that murder scheme to fire, and we'll be ready for the next step. Now, I have 100 gold, so I'm going to go on a pilgrimage, because, of course, you have the Hajj, and then regular pilgrimages. They count as different things. Might as well go to Jerusalem. So just stacking up as much piety as I can with the money I've got. Also, our murder scheme's up to 95% with the help of my spy master and my spouse. So we should be having that truce reset very soon. So that'll be good. I will take opinion of different cultures. Yeah, because just like none of your counties are your faith, none of your counties are your culture either. So, not that that helps with counties, but... So there we go, 375 piety again, working towards our next level of devotion, and just saving up piety for holy wars. And we can now try to kill our liege. It is successful, wasn't even caught. And now we can go ahead. He's still got the mercs, doesn't... Okay, that's annoying. I'm not going to wait for them to expire, though. Go ahead and declare this. Okay, so I want to see... Yeah, he's just going to run. He should be going... Oh, we got Thieves Guild. Let me go train commanders. I should have been doing that last time. Okay, he was going to run. Can I get him to run to go for my capital? It's not that good, actually. I don't really need him. Yeah, okay, so he's going for something. I don't know. Nope, not... Don't put levies on... don't put your host's levies on a siege. That is not a good idea. Any military engineers? No. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna go... I don't know where he's going, to be honest. Is he going all the way over to Mirage? He is. I mean, he's gonna get that first, but it won't matter. Oh, I forgot to pick these people's focus. I forgot to pick my daughter's focuses and have them get a tutor. Let's do that real quick. But yeah, he's gonna win that siege first. It won't matter though, because I've only got to win this one siege and the war's over. So that's fine. 80 stress? I'd rather not. Yeah, you can join. This lisping, shrewd, Russian Muslim eunuch can stay at my court. Why not? We are in a wee little bit of debt. That's okay. We can handle that just fine. Okay, he's gonna win that. But then when I win this, that'll be war over. Any prisoners from that? Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead and enforce demands then. Alright, so now we just need to save up the money we need to usurp. Yeah, even get a chancellor of the whole Seljuk Empire. Not bad. So we'll set our wife to stewardship. Gets us to 2.2 gold a month. Why is it only 2.2? I feel like it should be more than that. Maybe I've got such bad control issues. I don't know. Petition Liege just went away. He might be on a pilgrimage or something. No, he's at a feast. He's got a feast modifier pop up. This guy's still not dead, but he's obese now, so he should be soon. I'm not going to do either of these. I don't see what good Bay Homage would do me. Actually, no, I will do Raise County Control, which he just straight up does. Cool. Didn't even have to bargain for it. Okay, so that should help a little bit, getting the control up some. But yeah, for now it's just saving money. It's going to be 150 to usurp? 250. Right. Cool. That's great. Oh, he made me Chancellor and then immediately made me not Chancellor. Alright, well, I will just sit here and save up some money, because there's not going to be much going on for now. Unless I see a really good opportunity with the Byzantines, it's just going to be a bit of chilling and waiting for the money to come in. So I'll be back when I'm a duke. Alright, small update. Shortly after that, the Byzantine Emperor died. He lost his hat. Shame. Now, this 5-year-old is in charge. Lost all of his alliances, so there might be an opportunity that I can't ignore pop up soon if he gets in a large-scale rebellion. We shall see. And we've just had a 3rd daughter. Getting very lucky with the kids so far. Those are just some good alliances waiting to happen. And the Seljuk Empire wants to be my daughter's guardian. You know what? Sure. Why not? Be my daughter's guardian. And I'm going to grab Peacemaker. Peacemaker is great for the wars with the Byzantines, so very important to have that. I did just revoke a mosque, just going to be making a little bit more extra money. That mosque is making me 0.9 gold. It's second only to my capital. And that's 35% reduction due to... Jesus. That was a good call. Now I'm making nearly 4 gold a month. Okay. Makes the wait a bit shorter, I guess. So our luck has finally run out. We've actually had a son, although he is intelligent. So that's interesting. We'll name him Suleyman. Okay, fine. We can name him Suleyman. So, 1 son. Yeah, that's fine. You can work with 1 son. Hopefully not another one. But hey, that's another alliance, though. Is a good way to look at that. And just got an event to grab 50 gold. That helps. I will take any events that give me gold right now. So I have noticed the Byzantines reestablished their alliance with Hungary. Through the marriage between Queen Zoe and King Geza. Now, the King of Hungary, no good odds to murder. But the Queen, people must not like her. 95% chance to murder. We will grab that, break that alliance, can't hurt. Okay, and we've just hit 251 gold. So we can go ahead and create the Duchy of Edessa. Of course, that means I need another spouse. I would prefer if they were an adult, because I'm not a weirdo. So let's check that. Probably, yeah, there's not many good alliances you can grab as an adult. Like, an adult-to-adult marriage. Probably not going to happen. So I'll just go, again, for congenital traits. We've already done it once. Yeah, there's someone here who has a hail. I'll grab that. But then it's time to see what other alliances I can make. Such as... Ooh, okay, they're pretty far away, but that's 10,000 men. That I can't say no to 10,000 men. I don't care how far away they are. You know? So we'll do that. What do we got here? That's 5,000. The distance is harder to swallow when it's half the men, you know. Okay, they're also pretty far. They're also pretty. Wow, not a lot of good nearby alliances. These guys are right on my border, but they're not in a great position. I think I'll just go for these guys. Maybe I'm hedging my bets on really far off guys. I mean, they would get there eventually. So that was firstborn daughter. Transoxiana. Where do I go? I think I'll go Dulo. Really counting on a lot of far off guys to... Oh, I need to grab a couple that are closer. Even if they're smaller. Hashimids. Hashimids look like a good shout. Yeah, that'll do. And then our son here. Yusufids. Yusufids are a good call, too. Pretty close in age, even. Just let me check and make sure that I can't grab... I should check this earlier. No, just a bit off on the Fatimids. That's a shame. Okay. Let's grab this. And we'll let all those go through just to see where we stand with all of that done. So with all of that done, let's just look in this screen because I think it's going to be useful. So we're going to subtract 4,000 from him. In terms of what I could count on quickly, it's about 5,500 from those two allies. Then me, I push that to about 8,000. He's only got the cataphracts. I know they're good, but it's all he's got. I'm not thinking about declaring war on him immediately or anything. Of course, I am going to have to at least wait until Hungary is not in the equation anymore. I will grab Marshall +2, though. That's going to be useful for any potential wars. I want to wait and see if this murder scheme will hit. Yeah. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so there's no more alliance with Hungary. He's on his own. This is usually my first move, the Duchy of Sebastia. He's got 200 gold, so it's probably Mercs in the equation. Because this is important because we could weaken him early on, maybe trigger a revolt or something. But that's going to be next episode. We are not doing that right now. But hey, successful first episode. We formed our duchy. We got our alliances. Quite a few of them. If we get another kid, hey, there'll be even more alliances coming in. And I think next episode we will definitely begin planning to attack the Ottomans. The Byzantines. We're planning to attack the Byzantines. But thank you much for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode here of the Sultanate of Rûm. Really looking forward to it. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.